Everyone, welcome to the pool play draw for 2022 Wiffs and Waves tournament here in Ocean City, Maryland. This will be an 11-team tournament. So because there's 11 teams, this is like the tournament a couple months ago in York where we had 4 pool play games. So each team will play 4 pool play games. Same thing as that, same thing as every MAW tournament. You got to have a winning record in order to be guaranteed to advance. So 3-1 and 4-0 teams only. There's only 2 instances where we'll have 2-2 teams advance. That's if, leave my notes here, that's if we end up with 2 4-0 teams and 1 3-1 team. Then we'll advance a 2-2 team, and they'll play the 4-0 team in the semifinals. If there's 3 3-1 teams, we'll advance a 2-2 team, and then we'll seed them out, and the best 3-1 team will play that 2-2 team. Otherwise, we're just going with all the teams with winning records. So that also means we could end up possibly, it's unlikely, but we could end up with less than 4 teams at with a winning record. So if we end up with 2 3-1 teams, we'll just play a best of 3 series. If we end up with 2 4-0 teams, we'll play a best of 3 series for the championship. If we end up with 1 4-0 and 1 3-1, we'll play a best of 3 for the championship. Otherwise, it'll be a normal semifinals or a quarterfinal round or something like that. So again, 11 teams for this tournament. We'll get this going right away here. Won't waste too much time. Let me just show you this real quick. So this is the matrix, as you know, usual. So again, four games in pool play for all of these teams. You're randomly matched up. It's not pool play. It's matrix style. All right, so let's go. Team number 1 is the Juggernauts. I just have this on one screen tonight, so bear with me as I go back and forth. Juggernauts have locked down the regular season championship by virtue of Voodoo's not competing in this tournament, so the Juggernauts have I think like a 3-point lead, and they'll hold on to that. And that'll be their 4th straight tournament championship. So their first round opponent will be POC. This POC team is much like the POC teams we saw last time we saw POC. Dan Whitener, Tim Beck, Dave Clark, Vin Lee, who was also a member of POC before he was a member of the Meats and Voodoo, and then one other player. So really good team there. Excited to see Dan back on the field in MAW. All right, team number 3 is Head on a Swivel. This is a new team from Baltimore, Maryland. Don't know really anything about them, but happy to have them here. And their first round game will be against the Old Line Wiffle Ball Club. So this will be an all Maryland matchup. Old Line from. I'm not sure exactly if they would say Pasadena or what they would say, but from just a little bit outside of Baltimore, and Head on a Swivel from Baltimore. Team number 5 are the New School Risers, another Maryland-based team. Team number 6 are the York Yaks. Team number 7 are the Ridley Park Magic. Not quite sure what kind of team's going to show up here. It's Noah Silverman and I think some replacements. The 8th team for the tournament is Earl. We're all trying to hold on to that 3rd seed in the postseason standings. The New York Dragons are team number 9. Final 2 here. Team 10 is the Stompers. Stompers are looking to take over that 3rd seed from Earl and hold on to that 4th spot. With New School Risers having an outside chance, maybe the Yaks too, to overtake them. which means the last team are the Will Wagons, making their second appearance of the 2022 MAW season from Pittsburgh. And they'll take on the New School Risers in their first game. So you can see the matchups there. Juggernauts have POC, Dragons, Old Line, and Will. POC's got the Jugs, Magic, Stompers, and Yaks. Head on a Swivel will take on Old Line, Stompers, Magic, and Earl. Old Line's got Head on a Swivel, Dragons, Jugs, Wagons. The Risers will face the Yaks, Wagons, Earl, and Stompers. Yaks got Risers, Stompers, Dragons, and POC. Magic face Earl, POC, Head on a Swivel, and Dragons. Earl's got Magic, Wagons, Risers, and Head on a Swivel. Dragons will face Juggernauts, Old Line, Yaks, and Magic. Stompers have Head on a Swivel first, then the Yaks, POC, and Risers in that order. And then the Wagons have New School Risers, Earl, Juggernauts, and Old Line. So you can see all the matchups there. We'll send out the usual captain's email. Tim will send out probably tomorrow morning or sometime during the day tomorrow. Games will start at 8 a.m. As always. And we'll have 4 fields, so most teams will be 8 out of the 11 teams will be playing in that first round, but we'll send out the first game times for everyone. Again, 4-game round robin. The odds are very much in the favor that there's only going to be 2 playoff games, 2 rounds of playoff games. So the usual sort of 6 game format. There could be a 7th game for some teams, just depending on how many teams go 3-1 or 4-0 or better. And again, you got to go 3-1 or 4-0 in order to advance here. There's only those 2 scenarios I read out earlier where a 2-2 team could advance. So if you have any questions, please email us, contact Tim, message us on any of our social media accounts. We'll try to get back to you. And again, that captain's email will come out tomorrow with all the other information. And look forward to seeing everyone. This is our second time doing this tournament. Not quite the number of teams we would have liked, but it's always a really good time for everyone that comes. We'll try to get through the tournament as quickly, as efficiently as possible, too, so everyone can enjoy the rest of their Saturday and Sunday for those staying over and making a weekend out of it. So if you have any questions, let us know. If not, we'll see you Saturday.